Before Jeffrey Jones brought Charles Dietz to life in Beetlejuice,
Delia Dietz, welcome home.
Charles?
It's okay, there's no damage. Look, see?
before he became a rising star of the 1980s with iconic comedic roles,
He must ate the chili.
before his career started to drop off due to scandals that would shock Hollywood,
He was explicitly sending photos and asking for photos from a 14-year-old boy.
Jeffrey Jones was climbing the ranks as one of Hollywood's go-to character actors, known for his memorable scenes, especially in Beetlejuice. But things all changed when he was involved in a scandal. Let's talk about it. Born on September 28, 1946 in Buffalo, New York, just down the road from my house, Jeffrey Duncan Jones grew up with the love of performing. His journey began at Putney School, a progressive institution that was all about creative exploration. From there, he attended Lawrence University, where his passion for acting truly took off.
Ed Rooney.
Ann, this is George Peterson.
How are you today, sir?
To be even better, Jones enrolled at the prestigious London Academy of Music and Dramatic Arts, setting the stage for a promising career. Jones made his professional debut in theater before transitioning to film in the 1970s. Thanks to his towering height, unique facial expressions, and ability to blend humor with authority, he quickly became a standout supporting actor. His breakthrough came in 1984 with Amadeus, where he portrayed a hilariously oblivious emperor, Joseph II.
How good is he, this Mozart?
He's remarkable, Majesty.
While not the film's lead, Jones' comedic timing and delivery became the highlight, showing off the ability to steal scenes with every subtle performance. In the 1980s, this proved to be a golden era for Jones, as he landed roles in films that would matter, like in Ferris Bueller's Day Off. He portrayed Principal Ed Rooney, a man obsessively determined with catching Ferris Bueller ditching school. This was both hilarious and cringeworthy.
He was skipping school. Wake up and smell the coffee, Mrs. Bueller.
Rooney's series of escalating misfortunes became one of the movie's most memorable running gags. 2 years later, Jones was cast in Tim Burton's Beetlejuice as Charles Dietz, a father caught between the supernatural antics of his haunted house and his wife's over-the-top ambitions. Both roles showcase his ability to play uptight, eccentric characters with charm and humor. Jones' success didn't stop there. He appeared in Who's Harry Crumb?, The Hunt for Red October, and Tim Burton's Ed Wood, proving his versatility across all genres. By the early 90s, he was regarded as one of Hollywood's most reliable character actors. So, let's talk about the scandal that changed everything. In 2002, Jeffrey Jones' career took a devastating hit when he was arrested on charges involving explicit material and inappropriate obtainings of someone young. He pleaded no contest, resulting in probation, mandatory counseling, and registration as a sex offender. The scandal rocked Hollywood and made fans who had once admired his work disgusted by his behavior. The fallout was immediate, as it should have been. While Hollywood has a history of granting second chances, the nature of Jones' crimes made him an outcast. Good. Studios distanced themselves and his opportunity dried up. Even today, the controversy continues to overshadow his legacy, with his name frequently associated more with the legal troubles than his acting achievements. And obviously this makes sense. How could people remember the roles of the person they once loved if they did such a wrong thing? Freaking makes sense to me. Following the conviction, Jones attempted to keep a low profile, but his presence in the entertainment industry was seriously damaged. He found work at HBO's series Deadwood, where he played AEW Merrick, a scheming yet endearing newspaper editor. Fans of the series praised his performance, but the role did little to help his public image. Jones' later career was marked by sporadic appearances, obviously. In 2012, he had a small, uncredited role in the HBO film Hemingway and Gilhorn. While the project featured big names like Nicole Kidman and Clive Owen, Jones' involvement went largely unnoticed, showing how bad his downfall was going. In 2019, he reprised his role as Merrick in Deadwood, the movie, a continuation of the beloved series. Though longtime fans welcomed his return, the project didn't lead to any other opportunities. At the same time, legal issues persisted with Jones, facing multiple charges over the years for failing to update his sex offender registration. further marking any comeback, making it next to impossible. And furthermore, if you're a sex offender, I'm fairly certain you should have a sign on your lawn saying that. That's just my take. Jeffrey Jones' story showcases how great actors can have serious downfalls for their mistakes. On one hand, his performance in Ferris Bueller's Day Off, Beetlejuice, and Amadeus remain iconic. These roles showcase his ability to captivate audiences with humor and weirdness. For many, his characters are unforgettable staples of the 1980s cinema. On the other hand, his criminal actions have left terrible marks on his legacy. While it's possible to appreciate his old work, no one can overlook what he's done. You can't separate art from artist. In the years since his downfall, Hollywood has shown little interest in welcoming him back. His scandal prevented him from having his role as Charles Dietz in the 2024 sequel, Beetlejuice. To work around this, the filmmakers declared his character dead and used creative methods to maintain his presence. These included flashback scenes with younger Charles, archival footage from the original film, and body doubles with a voice impersonator for afterlife scenes. The unusual approach allowed the sequel to acknowledge the character's significance while not bringing back the controversial actor. One Reddit user asked, what would happen if they decided to bring Jeffrey Jones back to portray Charles in the sequel Beetlejuice instead of doing what they actually did? It could have gave Jeffrey his comeback after his troubled past. A Reddit user responded to the question saying, some fans would be glad. The vast majority would probably boycott the film and it would get very bad press and reviews. Burton and his studio would have to constantly explain themselves, would probably end up being labeled as pedo enablers, and the movie would not earn as much, and that would probably be the end of the Beetlejuice franchise. Although this wasn't an ideal situation, I think the filmmakers made the right choice to stay away from the scandal while still bringing back the iconic movie. But what's your take on the Jeffrey Jones story? Do you think the filmmakers made the right choice? Can Hollywood ever forgive actors for their past scandals? Or are some mistakes way too hard to forgive? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching. My name is Justin Williams, and have a great day.